Okay, hey everyone, how's it going? We're going to get started here in just a moment. Let me go ahead and move us over to this screen. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to Show It. We're going to be watching episode 3 of season 3 of Tulsa King tonight. And again, I'm just going to kind of reiterate something I said last week. Some people might be like, Spidey Librarian, why do you watch Tulsa King? What's up with that? Like, it's not comic book related. It's like a crime drama. And, it's very like different from like, the video games you play or, the movies or the shows you normally watch. And I'm just going to say, um, this was the first thing I ever decided to do what I would eventually learn would be called a watch party stream too, where I would just like kick back, watch it, react to it, and those who were with me, they could just decide to watch it at the same time I was, if they wanted to. So I feel like a kind of a debt of gratitude to this show, because I enjoyed it so much. This is not normally my kind of thing, but it's a crime drama that stars Sylvester Stallone as, a dude trying to make his own operation out in Oklahoma. And I've been enjoying it. Season 3 has been pretty good. We're only 2 episodes in. We're going to watch episode 3 tonight. But it's got potential. I certainly have enjoyed the first 2 seasons. We're going to see the next episode and just see I'll probably have a better idea of what I think of season 3 by the time this episode is over, because the first episode pretty good, established things. Second episode, I mean, all that really happened is Dunmire and the general finally sat down and told each other how much they hate each other, and that was about it. So battle lines were drawn, and that was about it. So I'm hoping we get a little bit more from this episode, and yeah, we're gonna check it out real soon here. So let me just get a couple of last minute items into place here. We're gonna go ahead and turn off the desktop audio, plug in the old headphones, and I'm gonna go ahead and just put them on. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the episode and just see what we end up with. So let me go to season 3. There we go. And there we go. Episode 3. It is called The G and the OG. And it looks like, I mean, I'm clicking on it right now. I'm gonna play about 20 seconds and just, hopefully you guys don't hear anything. The audio should be muted, so, and there we go. Previously on Tulsa King. So. Okay, so we're still on the recap, which is fine. I got about 25 seconds into it, and it looks like everything, I mean, I can hear it just fine. Hopefully you guys can't hear anything. If you can, let me know, because that's a copyright issue that we do not want to deal with. But as far as I can tell, it all looks and sounds good, so we should be able to get started any second. All right. Now, before I get started, I want to just do a quick disclaimer for anyone who is new here, anyone who doesn't know how I do these. This is a watch party. So if you're looking to hear audio and video from the feature in question, I'm afraid that's not going to happen tonight. What you see right now is what you're going to get. Camera's pointed at me. I'm going to watch. I'm going to react. That's how it's going to work. What we do for these kinds of streams is that if you have access to the show, you have the ability to watch it along with me. I've got the timer down here on the overlay. We can go ahead and you can tell where I am. But so that's one thing we do. And then the other thing we do is that at some point in the future, we're going to make reaction video content off of this footage. I don't know when, because I don't have the time or the energy to do it right now, but I definitely want to do it, and I've got a lot of stuff to make content off of. Um, so yeah, so to that end, there will be an introduction. There will be the viewing itself. We'll have what I call the postmortem afterwards, where we review and react to what we've seen, and then finally there will be the outro, and then we'll be done. So that's pretty much how this is about to go down. And I'm gonna try this tonight. I don't think I've done it before. I'm just gonna talk about doing the timing and everything. So what I'm gonna do is when I start the feature, I'm going to basically throw out a thwip. All right. And once I throw out that thwip, about a second afterwards, I'm gonna hit play. And then about a second after that, I'm going to hit start on the timer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put about 2 seconds on the timer here for when we start. All right. And essentially that's how it's going to go. We are going to time this out. And yeah. All right. So with all that said, we're going to go ahead and get started. And we're going to do that right now. Hey, everyone. Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to Show It, the live streaming show where I show an episode of a show and then I try to show my reaction to it. And how many times can I say show in one sentence? I don't know, but I will keep trying. I think that was what, 4? So anyways, all right, tonight's episode, yes, tonight's episode is going to be season 3, episode 3 of Tulsa King. It's called The G and the OG. And please remember that as Show It is both a watch party and reaction, this will serve as both a watch party and reaction to Tulsa King, season 3, episode 3, The G and the OG. So I feel like season 3 so far has been a bit uneven. I felt like we got off to a really good start in the first episode, and then the second episode feels like it's kind of dragged a little bit. I mean, don't get me wrong, like some stuff happened, and it was fun watching, the General and Dunmire sit across from each other and hurl insults at each other. That was great. But a lot of elements were introduced in the first episode that never were followed up on. We didn't see Dunmire until the very end of the second episode, and then he was kind of the focus of we didn't see Dunmire until the very end of the first episode, and then he became the focus of the second episode. So I don't know if that means that like we're going to see Agent Musso be the focus of episode 3 and then like Quiet Ray be the focus of episode 4. And I really hope they don't do that. I feel like with more power, the General should have more problems, and they should be coming at him from all sides fairly consistently. So we're going to see how that lines up, but I'm really interested to see how this is going to work out, because we've seen so far that 2 people that the General has partnered up with against Dunmire both have either been, well, one of them was killed, and then the other one was like beaten back into submission and intimidated, which so far tells me that Dwight is doing a terrible job of protecting his new partners. So we're going to watch and see if he has learned any lessons by this point. And we're going to do that in just a moment. If you enjoy these reactions, please, oh wow, sorry. Brain does not want to work right now. If you enjoy these reactions, go ahead. Wow. If you enjoy these reactions, please feel free to thwip. Okay, there we go. If you enjoy these reactions, please feel... Okay, take number 4. If you enjoy these reactions, please feel free to go ahead and thwip the like button. It really helps me out. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, consider sharing this out to your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. Whether you like or dislike this episode, let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this show. And finally, You can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. Each show has its own playlist under the category Watch Party. All right, and I think that's everything, so we're going to go ahead and get started in just a moment here. All right, I hope you guys are ready. I really do want this season to be good. So I hope we get a little bit of a performance improvement from the previous episode. All right. Okay, guys, you ready? Okay. All right, everyone. Tulsa King, Season 3, Episode 3, The G and the OG. Here we go. All right, we should be good to go now. Oh, man. Rich old men in basically what is a dick waving contest. That's right. Apparently, 50-year-old bourbon is like more valuable than gold or something. More valuable than gold. I really hope. I mean, Musso seems like a bastard, and I want him to really pay for what he's done. And in the last episode, Dwight just kind of bragged. He's like, yeah, I'll destroy your life and I'll have fun doing it, you know? Are we making espresso? I know nothing about espressos, lattes, anything. Anything like remotely coffee related, I have no clue. I'm dumb. Where are they at? Is this Bevilacqua's place? Where are they? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, the distillery. Got it. Yeah, I'm sure they are. Well, that's yeah. He's on his way to the Rockies. I feel like the general knows something about Armand that the others don't. Oh, I hate this guy. Ooh, he is not happy. All right, sis. You're in charge. Either her or Goody. I'm meeting a friend for a thing. Don't worry about it. God, it's a self-driving car? There's no one here for you to intimidate. What? He's really pissed off. He's gonna be pissed. Screw you. Man, oh, I hate this guy. And here we go, right into the intro. Yeah, I have the feeling, I mean, Dwight just said that Armand is on his way to the Rockies. And I don't know, for some reason that makes me think that he knows something. He's got something going with Armand that he hasn't told anyone else about. And I'm really curious as to what it is. Because they keep mentioning Armand. We haven't seen him all season. So he's been mentioned in all 3 episodes so far, but we have not yet seen him. So he's like present, but not present. And that's an interesting device to use. So I will be very curious to see what they do with his character this season. All right. So where are we going, Musso? You're going to use me to take down a terrorist? What? Oh, well, that's nice. Team building. Well, that's a stereotypical view of Texas, but you got guns and thugs in all 50 states, you know? Tyson, what the hell is your problem? Just, yeah. Where's Goody going? And how would you propose we go about doing that? Are you kidding me? Bodie is going to go? I'm surprised Grace is going to go. This one's off the table. Not lately. Oh boy. Yeah, doing a pretty good job too, you know? Oh, this is such great team building here. The watchmaker? And then the FBI will take over. Oh, here we go. What does he know? Okay, so he wants him to make a relationship with him. And you're not? You had to pull me back into your world. Are you kidding? He's gonna get pulled over for speeding? Oh, some federal agent this guy is. What? Right now, probably wouldn't hurt Chloe. Sorry, Cleo, not Chloe. Sorry. Hmm. Are they going to go on a date right now? Oh, okay. He got right out of that business, didn't he? Okay, all right. Okay, so then what are Tyson, Bodie, and Grace doing? Again, I'm really surprised Grace put up with Tyson's bullshit and went along with it. I'd have been like, girl, at least let me put my seatbelt on. Come on. Guy's like, yeah, maybe I have. He's like, just let me deal with this. Let the general handle it. Sure. Number two? Yeah. Okay. Dang. Therefore, bickering like frickin' kids. Okay. I figured Grace would keep them in check. She's really not. Oh my god, a frickin' mm. Telling this guy. Sitting here chatting with a cop and a local mob and or local cop and a mobster. I mean, as far as bribes go, that's not a bad one. Wow. Yeah. Now watch your speed, freaking speed racer. Brushed aluminum dumpster. I like that we've got the cyber trucks here just so we can insult them. Okay, and why? Okay, but why are you going along with this? I feel it's like id, ego, super ego between the three of them, and I'm not sure who's what. Like, I guess Tyson would be the id. I'm gonna guess, therefore, that Bodhi would be the ego, and Grace would then be the super ego. What is this? Put it in your pocket or holster or whatever. So they're doing bingo. They're going to play bingo for the afternoon. Okay. Okay. All right. Whatever. Yeah, and then our old man got whacked immediately. Hmm. Well, that's a ringing endorsement, you know? I don't know that I agree with that statement in its entirety. So, why is Cole running bingo in the afternoons? Like, is that like I don't know, is that a front for something? I don't know. I don't know. who is this? Oh. Oh. What's going on? Wow. What is up with him this season? Oh, lady, take your attitude and leave. We'll figure this out. Call me. Your sister. Okay, St. Louis. Mean, a deterrent for everyone else. He's not lying about that. It is so weird these two being in a car together for this episode and just like shooting the breeze, essentially. They're trying to win the alarm clock. Yeah, but what for? What does it do? What happens if they actually do win? Cole's going to know they were here if he doesn't already. What? Bingo is a racket. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, what is Goody gonna do? Oh man. Is this the mark? Is this the terrorist? This guy looks like 2000, huh? All right, there you go. Okay. Cleaning your money. Uh-oh. In high-low places. What's wow. Dwight Manfredi. Go ahead, Google him. See what he's like. All right. Interesting show of like intimidation, but without any real threat, you know? I don't know. Okay, what's about to happen here? Something's about to happen. Okay, maybe not. We cut straight to bingo. What's he doing? I don't know what they're doing. Switched his card. So what are they going to do? They're going to win the money? Okay, let's see how this works. Oh, yeah. Oh, how would you know that? Wow, they're playing him good. You shut up, man. Oh God, come on. Why? Oh Jesus. There are healthier ways, Cleo. He is not enjoying this. Just go pay him. Go pay them extra. All right, whatever. Now, was that bourbon that they stole? And if so, what brand? Was it something from Dunmire? I'm curious to know. I mean, you know. Okay. Tell me more. That's a good question to ask. He should have been asking that beforehand. Ooh, okay. Yep. And she speeds up because that's what you do. What is she doing? Are you kidding? You're gonna piss off Dunmire. Literally, just doing it to piss him off. Are you kidding? Stopping the car here is a bad idea. Okay, really? Oh, you just. Ooh. stupid girl. Gets a couple drinks in her and just decides, you know what? I'm gonna go and just like, you know, take a dump in his front lawn, essentially. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't call that a brilliant move on her part. Are you serious, guys? Come on. You guys should have been at the distillery today. But he's just like, mm-hmm. Yeah, and he's probably going to continue trying. So effectively, yes, it is his first time at a strip club. You better. Oh, really? From the movie? Tyson, you stupid mofo. Wasn't there something? Wouldn't didn't he say something about like? I have a feeling this is like a coal setup or something. And who's paying you to get him alone? What? Yeah, talk to me. Uh huh. Yep, set up by Cole. Thought so. Yep, Tyson, you did a stupid man. He's pissed at you, Cleo. You shouldn't have been a little bitch. Well, then why did you do it? Damn. Damn. I don't think I've ever seen Mitch quite that angry. Uh-huh. Oh, fuck you. Nope. The 50. Uh-huh. Ooh. Okay, his stupid Cybertruck should be an easy. Oh, whatever. You're enjoying this. Oh, pretty please go to hell. Oh, Jesus. That dude looks like he can throw a punch, too. God. Nope. Yep. I will say this about Tyson. He does some stupid shit, but he is pretty loyal to Dwight, so this is a good test for it. Don't. Jesus. You didn't even kiss her, dude. What do we got here? Wait a minute. Tyson, you snitched? I'm sorry, who are these dead people lying here? Oh boy. Man, Tyson, you're like the king of fuck ups now. I cannot believe he gave that up. Wow. I don't think we've seen Margaret all episode. And how are you going to do that? Change the weather, huh? Okay, well, at least we're giving Margaret something to do. Who is it? Work calls. Got to go take care of the fires. Damn, cleaned it out. Oh, what is that to? Is that the lights? We'll see about that. Okay, wow. All right, we got about a minute of credits to deal with here. Um, so I think if this episode proves anything, it's that Tyson is he got so much to learn and really needs to get his head out of his ass. Like, and don't get me wrong, I like Tyson, but man, he doesn't think. He leads with his emotions. He gets bored too easily. He's undisciplined, basically. And that's gonna that's gonna cost him. It may end up costing him, from this incident here. All right, let me go ahead and bring up the script. And let's see. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, I was only about a second off. That was all right. That wasn't a bad episode actually. It certainly worked. uh, It worked out the issue that I had from last episode, which was I was afraid that Musso was going to be like the only focus of this episode. Dunmire's still here, and like we got to deal with him directly. But wow, it it was certainly like I don't know. We still haven't heard anything about Quiet Ray, but at least he got a name drop in this episode. So let me go ahead and just reset that because we'll be using it later. Okay. All right. Okay. Time for the postmortem. Okay, so this episode definitely fixed a problem that I had with the previous episode where I was like, okay, like Dunmire was basically the focus of the last episode exclusively. When we'd already heard about Quiet Ray, we'd heard about Agent Musso, and I was just like, what happened to those plates that were spinning in the air? And we still haven't heard anything about Quiet Ray, so keep an eye out for that. At least he got a name drop in this episode. But we basically had an Agent Musso plot and then stuff dealing with Dunmire, mostly Cole Dunmire, who has proven to be a little bit smarter than I would have initially given him credit for. So I'm glad that they're doing that. I like that they are just kind of keeping it so that you know, there's more than one thing that they have to deal with. And I don't know, like we got I mean, obviously Stallone himself, we see plenty from him. He's always a fun and charismatic presence. But I mean, we see a lot from the other characters as well. Tyson, Bodie, and Grace got to kind of do their own thing, but like the focus of that plot was definitely Tyson, and how much of a dipshit he's being, frankly. Guy is undisciplined, he lacks focus, he makes impulsive decisions, and essentially ended up giving the distillery to Dunmire, and all for one stripper. And it was like, dude, why would you do this? Like, one, he should never have gone with her anyways. He should have stuck with his people, and they should have all left together. And I don't know. I mean, I probably in his situation would have made the same call, but I wouldn't have put myself in that situation. I'd have been like, no, 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 no. I'm sticking with my people. Sorry. But as we can see, Tyson is very much kind of into his own thing. And it's about what he wants to do and the lifestyle that he wants to lead. And he's really got to work on that if he's going to be part of this family, this operation, whatever you want to call it. And speaking of family members or, other people, okay, I'm interested. What is going on with Armand? Where is he? Why has he gone missing? I'm still not convinced that Dwight doesn't know where he is. I kind of feel like after Armand's screw up at the end of season 2 and kind of like the redemption that he was able to get from Dwight, that they're probably doing their own thing. And I'm really curious to know what that is. So interesting that his wife showed up. It's interesting how the show will not let Armand go. Like that, and that actor, I can't remember his name, but like he has said, like he's had things to say about season 3. So Armand is going to show up at some point. And now I'm just really curious, like, okay, what's going on here? Tell us. I want to know more, So far, this has overall been a pretty strong season. I felt we had like a little bit of a dip in episode 2, but I think it's gone right back up. We got Dwight and Musso in a car driving to Texas because Musso wants his help taking down this terrorist guy, and they're bickering at each other in the car. They're fighting over the music. Dwight gets Musso out of a speeding ticket by sweet talking the cop and everything. I'm just like, okay, all right. This isn't as adversarial as it had been at the beginning. And I don't know, like, could these two, end up becoming like, I know right now he's like an informant for them, but like, could there end up being some respect, based on what they're doing? It's not impossible. I don't know how likely it is. So, but yeah, overall, this was a good episode. I really enjoyed it, and hopefully you did as well. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and thwip the like button, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, consider sharing this out with your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. What'd you think of this episode? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this show. You can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. Every show has its own playlist under the category Watch Party. And finally, channel memberships are now live on the Spidey Librarian YouTube channel. Check out the membership tiers and see which benefits you'd like access to. Perks include shoutouts, members-only videos, members-only live streams, and early access to selected uploaded content. And there are a few other benefits as well. And that's not even mentioning my custom emotes and badges, which I think look pretty good. Check out the membership tiers today and see which perks you'd like access to. And I think that's everything. So, Thanks again for watching. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Bye!